Chapter. Hello! Helena Miles gathered everyone in the illuminated library, his voice calm but commanding as he addressed the group. All right, listen up. It's time to regroup at the Sphere. We've got work to do, and I need everyone focused. He turned to Damon. Damon, I need you to stay alert and protect Theo. If anything goes sideways, I want you to get him and yourself out of here safely. Damon nodded, his usual bravado subdued under Miles's tone. Got it. Miles shifted his gaze to Theo, who was still engrossed in deciphering the glyphs. Theo, your priority is to study Atlantean history. If you find anything that could help us understand their defenses, culture, or the Metromite core, you alert me immediately. Understood, Theo said, glancing up with a determined expression. I'll keep digging. Lena, Miles continued, turning to her. Focus on their Metromite. Figure out how it works. Whether it's safe to extract, how to activate it, and any risks involved. Lena nodded, already making mental notes. I'll see what I can uncover. Miles then addressed Jace, who leaned against a nearby wall with his usual carefree smirk. Jace, you're on plant history and medicinal values. I need to know if any of these glowing plants have properties we can use, or if they're dangerous. Jace's smirk widened. Got it, boss. I'll play botanist. Kira's voice came through Miles's earpiece. Miles, can we talk? Privately? Miles glanced at the group. Excuse me for a moment, he said, stepping away. As Miles moved to a quieter part of the ruins, Jace approached Helena, his eyes widening as he took in her striking appearance. Well, hello there, he said, his tone dripping with charm. You must be Helena. I gotta say, you're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. Helena blinked, startled by the sudden attention. She looked to Lena for reassurance, who grinned and introduced him. Helena, this is Jace. Ignore the dramatics. He's harmless. Jace placed a hand over his heart. Harmless? Come on, Lena, don't undersell me. He turned back to Helena, his voice playful. But seriously, you're stunning. Those eyes, that hair. You're like a goddess or something. Helena tilted her head, a faint smile tugging at her lips. Thank you, she said, her melodic voice carrying a hint of amusement. I like you already, Jace beamed. The feeling's mutual. Meanwhile, Miles listened to Kira's voice in his earpiece. Miles, we've got a problem. We have no idea where the Metromite core is located. Even if we find it, extracting it will be a nightmare. The entire city is powered by this energy. It's all interconnected. You can bet the Atlanteans would have had serious protections around it. Booby traps, secure codes, the works. Miles exhaled sharply. So, what are you saying? I'm saying you'd better use your charm and get close to Helena, Kira said, her tone teasing. She's the key to finding the Metromite, and honestly, I see the way she looks at you. Miles frowned. What do you mean? Come on, Miles, Kira laughed. She stares at you like you're the most interesting thing she's seen in years. Use your James Bond charm and pump her for information. Miles groaned, rubbing his temples. Kira, Helena's been alone in Atlantis for, what, forever? If I start laying on the charm, she's more likely to think I'm malfunctioning than falling for me. Kira burst out laughing. Oh, come on! She stares at you like you're the first man she's ever seen, which, let's be honest, you probably are. You've got a monopoly here. Miles smirked. Yeah, a monopoly of awkwardness. What am I supposed to say? Hello, Helena. I noticed you've been alone for centuries. Want to share your ancient secrets with this unshaven idiot? Kira grinned. Well, it's better than nothing. Who knows? Maybe she thinks awkward idiots are her type. Miles chuckled despite himself. Great, just what I need. Her first impression of men being me bumbling through this like a half-broken robot. Hey, better you than Jace, Kira teased. Now stop whining and go be your charming self. Clock's ticking, 39 hours. Miles returned to the group, his expression thoughtful. He approached Helena, who was now laughing softly at one of Jace's jokes. Helena, he said gently, drawing her attention. Can you show me around the city? I want to understand your culture. Helena studied him for a moment before nodding. All right, I will show you what I can. Miles smiled. Thank you. He turned to the others. Everyone, head back to the Sphere. We'll regroup there. As the group said their goodbyes, Helena led Miles through the ruins, her movements confident and graceful. They walked in companionable silence for a while before she spoke. Why do you want to know about my culture? Miles glanced at her. Because understanding Atlantis is the key to understanding the Metromite and your people's legacy. I don't want to destroy or disturb anything. I want to learn. Helena gave him a small, thoughtful nod but said nothing more.